Okay, so today I am starting Leviathan Wakes by James A. Corey, and I'm going to vlog this experience for you guys. This is a much bigger book than I expected, so it's going to take me probably a couple weeks just because of how life has been going lately, but I've heard not a lot about this book. I just know it's supposed to be like top tier sci-fi. I know that the TV show that is out currently, they're on like season 5, is supposed to be top notch as well, but I want to read the books before I watch the show. I really don't know anything about this. I read, there's like a blurb at the beginning. There's this blurb here on the very first page of like kind of a setup to the story, I believe. There's also a prologue, but I read that blurb when I picked this book up and it sounded amazing, so I'm going to start it today. I think I'm going to do updates at every 100 pages, so let's get started. Right, I have made it to page 100. I have dinner here, Chinese food that I'm going to eat and talk to you about my thoughts. So far we have like kind of a political thriller combined with a detective mystery. All of our perspectives are centered around the main story. We only have 2 perspectives really. They're centered around the main story and there's like a mystery going along of like what's actually going on. And it's super interesting. I've gotten a little bored these last 20 pages, but I think that's honestly because I was hungry. So now that I have food, it'll probably be better. I wasn't sure if this was going to have like aliens in it or if it was just going to be like spaceships and stuff. And that's what it seems like so far. I'm talking to my camera.
Oh, sorry.
I like the concept of Earth having colonized like our solar system. Not really anything outside of that, just the solar system. I also like kind of the conversation of racism between like the people that live closer to the sun and the people that live farther away. That's kind of cool. Not like super invested in the characters so far. We've got Holden and Miller. They both are fine. They're males. They're like manly males. I don't know what I'm saying. It did like strike me that this is an interplanetary adventure and you've got like colonization of like planets and everything's very American. Like that seems like it wouldn't happen to me. There are some like cultural things that have been developed, but for the most part it seems just very American to me. And that's probably because it's written by an American guy, I think. And he like tries to do some things like talking about like where the people came from originally from Earth and people's last names and what their ethnic amalgamation is. I don't know. It's interesting. The mystery element has me like, what the heck is going on? And I'm enjoying that, but I would like a little bit more female perspective, but I can be satisfied with the guys. It's fine. I think my goal for today is actually to get halfway through with the book. I'm at page 100. It is 5 o'clock. It took me a lot longer to read those 100 pages because I was distracted and recording things for the vlog, but I think I could probably get to page 300 tonight, which would be my preference. I feel like there has to be a large degree of escalation that happens within the story, just based off of like how it's gone so far and the general vibes. So I'm really interested to see what that escalation looks like. And like I said, I have 0 context for what this story is about. I'm literally going into it blind. I knew it was sci-fi. That's all I knew. So we about to find out where it all goes. And I'm hoping that I really like it. My hair is huge today. Okay, I finished page 200, 202 with this book. I'm just gonna take a moment. Can we appreciate the floppiness here? Like, check out the flop. I just love it. And the way it just like, I love it. This is my favorite type of paperback right here. Page 200. I know where I'm at with my thoughts. I love the crew that is out in space dealing with all of the catastrophes and the ship blowing up, all of that. I really enjoy that dynamic and those characters. Have y'all ever seen a dog break glass just by hitting it with its tail? Not hitting it with its tail and knocking it off, but just hitting it with its tail. Because that's just what happened. Page 202. I enjoy the crew dynamic, the friend dynamic of the crew that's out in space. That would be Holden, Naomi, Amos, Alex, those groups of people. I love their dynamic. I love their characters. I feel for them already, and I enjoy being with them. They're fun. They're experiencing a lot. There are very, very, very high stakes here, and I love high stakes stories. I was not really prepared for, within the first couple of chapters, for an entire ship full of people to get blown up. People that we knew, people that we'd talked to. Was not prepared for that. I do not like, as of right now, Miller's perspective. I'm not into the whole divorcee cop with the drinking problem. Not my preferred character type that I like to read about. I'm trying to push through though because I can tell that he just got fired, so I know his arc is going to change a bit, but I'm just really annoyed by him as a character right now. It's a bit slow, like slow pacing wise, just kind of methodical, I think. I don't really know. Maybe not. Maybe just not super fast-paced. I do have trouble with the technological jargon. It's taking me longer to read these pages than it typically does. I can typically read 50 pages in an hour, and I think right now it's taking me like an hour and 15 to read 50 pages, which is fine. It is almost midnight, and I'm only at page 200 because I decided to take a nap. I didn't mean to. I was reading one of Miller's perspectives and just fell asleep and slept for 3 hours from 6 to 9. So that was a mistake on my part. Should not have done that because now I'm not going to want to sleep all night, but I have to work tomorrow. I am intrigued by what's happening. I know that stakes are going to continue to rise. Things are going to continue to advance. I do have to say though that the one thing that like has me really intrigued was like the prologue with Julie and that whole like mystery going on there. I know it's going to come back. I kind of wish we had an update at this point, though. We're 200 pages in. We only saw that bit in the prologue. I wish there was like an interlude right here where we could see something else to get a little bit more mystery, because right now I'm just in the thick of the story and things are unfolding, but like at a slow pace. And I want something to grab my attention again and keep moving forward. But I'd say that's my page 200 update. I'm going to keep going. I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know if this will be a 5-star read, if this will be a 4. I don't really know what I'm feeling star rating wise, enjoyment wise, but I'm just ready for Miller to get over his whole drunk cop vibe, because I'm not interested in reading about that. I'm debating. Let me know what you guys think. Should I read book 1 and then watch season 1 of the TV show? Or should I just try to finish the whole series and then watch the whole show at once? I don't know how long this series is going to take me to finish, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there 8 books? 8 books? That's going to take me all year. So that means I won't be able to watch the show till next year. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Okay, so that was the end of the night's reading. I got to page 250. It's 1 a.m. so I'm gonna go to bed though. And it was like the perfect like cliffhanger to end the night on. You know how I just said that I wanted to know like what was going on with the chick from the prologue, and then like I wanted more information on the weird stuff happening? Well, I got what I wanted. He literally like 50 pages later gave me exactly what I was needing, and I'm really excited. This book just went from like, I'm interested in learning about sci-fi and space opera to what the heck is going on, and I can't wait to find out more. Perfect way to end this first day of reading Leviathan Wakes, and I can't wait to continue tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get another 100 pages read. It's a work day, so we'll see what happens. I also have to record like 3 videos tomorrow, so. But that is my update for the end of the night. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so I just made it to page 400. We are in the middle of like the big final battle, and I am loving this book. Okay, so the reasons why I love this book, the characters, like I've already said, I really connect to these characters. I don't know what is different about this book that makes me root for them. I don't know if it's because it's like cinematic in style and I can picture it as a TV show and I can picture like what they look like and how they interact with each other, but I love these characters and I'm like concerned for their safety. I also, maybe it's because the stakes are high. I know the stakes are so high here. I am nervous that anyone is going to die at any moment, and that is terrifying to me. It's terrifying to me. Thirdly, the plot. I don't think I am fully understanding all of the political stuff that is happening. There's definitely stuff that is just going over my head that I will get in a reread or in, you know, watching the TV show. But for the most part, I'm understanding what's going on, and I really like what's being done. I like the mystery and how we now know like what's going on, and we're like trying to do something about it, right? Like we figured it out and we made a plan to do something about it, and it's happening quickly. There's not a lot of like in between, like all of the in between times that we would be waiting aren't there. They're not written for us. We're skipping those parts, and I really like it, especially because we're still getting character development during the action scenes, and I think it's so well done. I'm now at that crucial point in reading where I have like 150, 160 pages left. It's midnight. I should go to bed, but I don't want to. You're fine. Stop. No, do your thing. Pretend like nothing's happening. I want to keep reading, but I have to go to bed because I have to work and I have a real job, and it would be 4 a.m. before I stopped. I'm going to keep reading a little bit more. I don't know how much, but I'm not going to update until I get to page 500. I didn't update at 300 because 250, so I went just 250 to 400. Anyways, loving this book. However, I kind of feel like it's standalone material. There's not a lot that isn't being answered. Like, we're getting all of the answers to all of our questions. So I'm curious like where book 2 would go and how this turns into a series, because right now it's like excellent standalone material. That is my page 400 update. By the way, today is Monday, the day after I started this vlog. So remember when I said this book was going to take me a week to finish? Nope, 3 days. 3 days maximum. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll finish it tomorrow. So I'm enjoying it a lot. And I'm really glad I picked this up. And I'm really glad that I didn't watch the show first. And I'm really glad that I went in blind because I'm really enjoying it. And it's been a while since I've really enjoyed like the start of a series this much. And so it gives me hope that I'll just love the rest of the series. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. I don't know. Also, I feel like my hair looks really weird. But like, that's not the important. It's not what's important here. On our page 500, I have around 60 pages left, and I'm going to take a break. I am really enjoying the story, so I say that constantly. I'm enjoying the story, so I want to prolong it as long as I can, which means I'm going to take a break and edit a video real quick, and then get back to it. I am going to finish these 50-60 pages tonight, just because I can't wait, but I have to get this video up for tomorrow, so I'm going to take a break. I was confused because I felt like around page 425 we were at the climax of the story, and I was confused with where we were going to go next, and I'm happy to say that I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm even more surprised at like what the big twist was, and I'm really excited to see what happens in these next 60 pages. And a couple of clips ago, I said that I wasn't sure how this was going to turn into a series because it seems like a really good standalone, but now I think I can tell what's going to happen because of stuff and things. I do like that I realize that this is an author duo writing under one pen name, so these guys, the Corey guys, have a way that they write in which I am so immersed in the story that I'm not trying to figure out all of the plot twists and all of the plot movement in general. So I really appreciate that because a lot of times I'm not so into a book, I'm still theorizing about where it's going to go instead of just enjoying the story for what it is. I'm definitely enjoying the story for what it is here. I do have a couple of like really small nitpicky issues with the writing style in general, which I'll go into. I think I'm probably going to do a review for this book, so I'll mention those couple of small nitpicky things in that review. But overall, I am so pleased with how much I enjoy this book. In fact, I want to go pick up book 2 like tomorrow, even though I'm probably not going to read it for another couple of weeks. I just want to have it, so if I decide I do want to read it, I can read it. And I may change my mind depending on how these next 50 to 60 pages go. Anyway, that's my quick update. I'm going to edit a video, then read the last 50 to 60 pages, and then let you guys know my final thoughts. I finished, and I loved it, and I enjoyed the ending so much, and was just blown away by the beauty of the story and the author's ability to make me feel what they want me to feel. I felt like I was right along with them the entire time. Normally my brain gets in the way of the story, and I didn't have to deal with that at all here, and it was so good. I do have some nitpicky things about writing choices that aren't necessarily aligned with my preferred things I like to read, which I'm going to do a review, and I will include those in the review. I don't feel like breaking them down here because it's 1 a.m. and I want to go to bed. So if you want to hear my more concise, put together thoughts, keep an eye out for my review. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog of me reading The Expanse. I don't think it went the way that I thought it would. Not tabbing the book that I'm vlogging actually really impacted my vlogging experience because I couldn't remember what I wanted to say when it came time to record updates. So that may be something I change for the book 2, because I'm obviously going to record my thoughts for reading book 2, which I want to go pick up like tomorrow. Hey babe.
Yeah.
Can we go to the bookstore tomorrow and buy book 2?
We got money for that?
Maybe.
Okay.
No, we really don't. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you read this book, what your thoughts were on it, if you loved it as much as I did. I don't know if my love is coming across thoroughly in this video because it's late and I'm tired, but I will see you in the next video.